This is Joseph DeGangi from Artisons Painting and Remodeling, located in Brookfield, Illinois, serving Chicago and the greater Chicagoland area. Today we're staining and finishing a mahogany door and side lights that are going to be installed here in LaGrange, Illinois. First we stain the door with Old Masters American Walnut stain. That's the stain that the customer chose. We mask off all the areas with frog tape because it has edge block technology so that there's no bleed through. Sorry, the lighting's not the greatest in here because I'm in a garage. Then we secured the door to this rafter, ceiling rafter with screws. We put one screw just partly the way in, and then the other one goes in to the framework up there without damaging the door at all. So we stain the door. We're going to apply 4 coats of a satin Spar Urethane exterior grade product from Benjamin Moore. Let me show you over here. We're spraying it with a Titan 440 with a Graco blue fine finish Rack X tip. It has the blue guard, and the tip itself is a 210 fine finish tip, so it atomizes the spray and makes it a very fine mist. Here is the product. It is exterior water-based Spar Urethane satin finish. It's completely water-based. I just put a garbage or a bag over the top so debris doesn't come in here. The reason I'm doing it in the garage is because that's the most economical place to do it in. Here's the gun. This is actually a unit I just purchased recently. So here's the tip. It's a fine finish tip. Sorry, the lighting is bad. 210 tip. I'll demonstrate how to spray the water-based Spar Urethane finish for exterior doors. It's very similar to spraying paint on my other tutorial videos to doors, but the trick with this product is you want to put it on lightly, otherwise you'll have drips and runs. And then you want to sand between coats with a 220 or higher sandpaper to knock down any runs or sags or if the grain raise, because since it's a water-based product, it will raise the grain and make it rough. So here I'm using my N95 respirator. I also got these spray goggles. They are, you can advance the film so you can spray I think 30 times if you get overspray on your goggles. It's really good to protect your eyes. And then this is an N95 3M respirator. Essentially, even though this is a water-based product, it's still good not to breathe in the particulate. So I'm going to demonstrate with the spray. My girlfriend calls me Ant-Man when I put this on. So it's good to protect your body. Now it's always good to wrap this in plastic, or if you have an extension wand, put it in a bucket of water, just the extension wand, so it doesn't dry out. This product dries out very fast. Dries very nice. I think in a half hour, and you can recoat within 1 hour. So it's an excellent product, not as dangerous or as deadly as the lacquers, the oil-based products, or the different products that are similar to it. So I'll demonstrate how to spray. Now, what we do is we start off the project and end off the project and keep our hand moving before we pull the trigger. So if I just pull the trigger and start, I'm going to leave heavy areas. And I want to overlap my spray pattern by 50%. So if I spray here, I want to overlap it by 50%, by 50%. So I cover everything completely evenly. The other thing is 210. The first number, you multiply it by 2 to get how wide the spray pattern is. So 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 inches wide. It's a 4-inch wide pattern. And then 10 is, the lower the number is, the more finer the finish. So 10 is a very good fine finish tip. These green ones are specialized. These are fine finish tips, so they have a double atomization. And I want to spray in the corner here first, so I can get both of these areas with my spray. And what I do, there's multiple different ways. Some people spray left and right sometimes. What I do is I spray off, and always, stand between coats and vacuum and clean off the whole area, vacuum everything off. But what I do is, you're supposed to keep your gun parallel to your surface, not angle it. But what I do is, to make sure I get in these areas here, these areas, all the corners, is I will come up on the first pass, angle it up, second pass down, third pass up, down. That way I get these under areas, all of the different angles and everything. And I'll regulate that with my pattern. Since I'm doing 4 coats on here, I can make sure that I get everything. And the final coat, I can spray it straight on. But you wanna, when you're spraying this product, you don't wanna go slow. You wanna go fast. Multiple light coats are much better than any heavier coats because they will start to get runs and sags. I'll demonstrate now. And for these, I spray at an angle like this. And over here, I spray at an angle like that. So I just got a clog. You can spray this in your waste bucket. You turn the tip around so you can spray it out. I got a waste area over here. So now, since it's clogged right here, like I said, this product dries pretty quickly. I want to come back up really fast. Like that. So I blend it in that area without putting it too heavy. This product cannot be applied too heavily, otherwise you will get runs and sags, and it'll be a nightmare later. Now I'm going to spray the inside of this casing here. Always good to manage your hose to make sure you're not tripping or it's not hitting your project. And I didn't get this area. I got the inside part here, but I didn't get this, so I just want to go really quick. And what I do is I start moving my hand before I pull the trigger. I got really funky hair today. So like I said, multiple light coats are much better than any heavy coats, anytime with spraying. Since I got such poor lighting in here, everything is coated completely. This product levels out very nicely and dries beautifully. Here you can see how nice everything looks on here, on areas that I already did. When you're staining, sometimes it's good to use a pre-conditioner to see if there's any damage to the door or to the wood, drag marks that you can't see. Unfortunately, we didn't on this one, and there was these drag marks from the factory on the front panel here, horizontal drag marks. So once we stained it, we had to wait for it to dry and then sand it down with the grain. You go along the grain. We worked our way from 100 to 220 and so on, and then restained it. This product here, since it's water-based, you have to wait 48 hours before you can apply the clear coats, but you can apply them each hour. It says you can recoat after an hour. Here, This is completely coated here. And once you get a feel for it, I'm doing it in a darker situation because, so I have this torpedo light here from Menards. It's extendable. It's a 360-degree LED light that you can extend or collapse really small, and it illuminates the whole room. As you can see, it's illuminating this room here. Some of the other equipment I use is, like I said, the Impact 440. It's a good sprayer, very good sprayer. Make sure you oil it. You can take proper maintenance of it. Now, even though it's a Titan, it can take a Graco Rack 10 or Rack X guard and the fine finish tips. They last longer. The fine finish is really good for fine finish work like this. Here's the other side of this door. Again, I apologize for the poor lighting. And it's always good to sand and vacuum between coats. I keep a spray box with all my spray equipment in here, including numerous tips. You can interchange the Titan tips with the Graco tips. And I store all my tips into natured alcohol so they don't dry out. I have all different size wands for spraying ceilings or hard to reach areas. I have 360-degree tips that I can, guards that I can put on a 90-degree angle or any angle I need to. Some other products I like, I'm a very big fan of rigid products, including their older 15-gauge finish nailer, which is completely battery powered. I had it for 5+ years and use it for oak and everything. Here, this is an LED light that's battery powered by Rigid, or you can put in a plug. These are great for illuminating areas. Unfortunately, my battery is dead now, so I'm just putting the final coat on. Once you get enough practice, you can do it no problem. But this product here, definitely recommend for homeowners or anybody. It lights up a whole room. The garage is kind of eating the light because it's unfinished wood. But anyway, so here is the door. Like I said, we use frog tape. We use blue tape on the hinges. Wasn't an issue, but I wanted to use frog tape on the glass. Protected all of the sill and everything. I'll spray the door. I'll set up the camera to spray the door. Unfortunately, I don't have my helper here today, Joy, my girlfriend, who is a very good painter and great with camera, managing the camera. So I'll spray the door now. I'll keep my respirator off for being able to narrate properly. So again, you want to manage the pressurized hose here, so it's not hitting my work, not knocking into anything. There's a lot of things to spraying that seem complicated, but once you do them enough, they're not really complicated. You just have to be particular about what you do. So again here, I want to start above the door off and end below the door off. And I angle up and then angle down, angle up, angle down, so I can get in all these grooves and all these areas. This product, I can't really put too much on in one shot, otherwise I run the risk of it sagging and dripping, and that's the worst thing you could do when you're painting or finishing. So I sprayed this inside here and here and this side here at the same time. You could do it on multiple coats. Like I said, more coats is better than less. I'm going to demonstrate again. So I missed a little spot right here. I want to overlap by 50%. See, there's one spot I missed. So I came down really fast over that to cover it. Like I said, this product levels out. And so it looks really good. I got my cool glasses on. Again, this is Joe DeGangi. My name is Joe DeGangi. I'm the owner of Artisons Painting and Remodeling. We offer free estimates. We're fully insured to carry workers' comp and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We have a flawless online reputation, 5-star rated on Yelp, Google, with Angie's List, A+ with Angie's List, and all the other painting rated websites. Visit me if you want to see more of my work on YouTube, or visit me online at www.artisonspainting.com, and it's ARTISONS painting.com. And thank you and have a blessed day. I'm going to put out more tutorials. I've just been super busy, so I never have time to do instructional videos. And you have a good day. Bye-bye.